Interstate RVer Show with your host, Interstate RVer. Alright folks, Interstate RVer here. Didn't scare you, did I? Alright, this is for those of you out there who are in the Interstate RVer Toughie Circle, this is the early edition. For those of you who aren't yet, then you'll have to wait till Thursday. Alright. Woo! Let's, you know, a lot of people out there watching the show and they're probably thinking, Interstate RVer, what makes you so tough? Well, you're probably not that tough at all. You probably couldn't handle a tough situation. Oh yeah, well let's talk about Interstate RVer's week. First of all, I'm pulling into the town there to dump my tanks because they're full. I usually have to dump them about, I don't know, every 5 or 6 days, something like that. So they're full, because it's been hot, so I've been taking a lot of showers. So my tanks are full. I'm about out of water and I'm about out of gas. So I'm pulling in, getting off the highway to get all this stuff done. So I sit there and I'm at a Walmart and I'm going in the back securing something. There's something rattling around. So I shut the engine off, get out there, we put the engine, get ready to take off. Boom! Can't move. The engine, and everything like that. The parking brakes jammed. This is like, it's like 2 in the morning. So I'm trying every hour. I'm like trying, looking for something to happen, some kind of miracle. And so, luckily in my insurance, I'm able to get, I got towing. So finally I wait till, the garage opens at I think they open at 8 o'clock or whatever like that. So they come and they tow me in. They got to take the drive shaft out, and they tow me in. And then they're big popular garage, 12 bays, probably about 50 mechanics, things like that, and it's adjacent to a truck stop. So you got tons of trucks coming in, getting tires patched, mechanic work, body work, things like that. And so they stick me in the junkyard, way in the back, at the junkyard. And so I'm like, oh, that's no problem. So they leave me back there, and for 5 days, 5 days in a junkyard, overlooking a beautiful 3-car pileup, and just, if I needed some car parts, I could have went there probably and picked something out. But 5 days, no shower. 5 days, no shower. Because remember, like I said, my tanks were full. I'm out of water. Luckily, my black tank wasn't that full. Now, I was able to use the bathroom. And another godsend was that I was next to a truck stop and a McDonald's, so I was able to hang out over there. Not enough gas, so I couldn't run my generator and air conditioner. And so, like I said, I had to get tough, and I took what it took. 5 days, no shower, no water, no money. Because I couldn't spend anything extra. I'm used to eating off a couple of dollars a day, and I didn't have any food, so I had to go nibble on French fries at the McDonald's, and it was pretty neat though, staying there, because you meet a lot of backpackers coming off, talk to them, and I was talking to this one guy. He was pretty cool. I was like, and I said, I like the Class A deal. I said I wasn't going to be a fanatic and backpack across the deal. We was talking about the differences between the two. Of course, his were a lot worse than mine, because he doesn't get to get a shower at all. So, but no, I mean that's just the way it is. I mean you adapt, you adjust, and you overcome. And so finally, come around the 4th or 5th day, as I sit there, drenched with sweat, and I thought, you know what, Interstate, this is enough of this. It's time to take matters in my own 2 hands. So I sit there and I thought, I had 6 years of automotive technology. I was a straight A student. I got a tool chest here. I forget what I paid for it. I don't know, $1,500, $2,000. And I thought, I know what's wrong with this. So I went there, I got on the internet, went to the McDonald's, got on the internet, tried to download the manuals, because they hadn't even come out there and looked at it. They just, they were busy in there. And I went in there and I said, well, that's how it does. I said, I'm going to do this myself. You know, get up bright and early tomorrow. You know, so at daybreak I got up and I had a long piece of cardboard in there, which I kept just for that reason in the back, because a lot of times you do got to crawl underneath there, you know, tape a pipe or something like that, you know. So I thought, well, I've got the extra cardboard, I'm going to put it in there in case I have to use it again. So I get underneath there, and I'm not going to get into the details about the parking brake, but it's a hydraulic brake. It's not like a car where you've got a cable you push on. It's a hydraulic brake, and when it goes out, it locks, it jams, its fail position is locked up. You know, it's on the drive shaft, so you ain't gonna move nothing. So I went in there and I got the pin to pull the cable out, so the brake snaps off, you know, releases, and you know, I'm in there, and the only thing is, you know, I'm not exactly Wilt Chamberlain, so I was over the frame, you know, getting it, and I got it out about halfway, and then I didn't have any more reach. My fingers were like the pliers were right there, and so I went in. I seen this one guy in there. He's a pretty tall mechanic, and they were probably getting tired of me because I was running back because it was a 24-hour garage. That's it. It was a 24-hour garage, you know. But about 20 mechanics on there. What was happening? But they were busy. I got to admit, they were busy all that time. So I went there and I seen this one guy. I said, hey, you know, you're pretty tall. I said, I'm trying to get myself out of here. And because I said, you guys, I said, Monday, you know, this was Sunday when I was doing this. I said, Monday, you guys probably aren't even going to be able to get me in then. I said, you know, I don't have any water. I don't have any gas to run my generator. You know, I said, this is enough of this. And so he goes, yeah, I'll help you out. He goes, what do you need? I said, well, I'm just not tall enough to get the last half inch of the pin out to get the cable off. So I went out there, you know, and I told him, I said, be careful, it's dangerous. So I gave him my safety glasses. Always use safety glasses, always. And you know, we got it off, and I said, well, great. I said, now just give me my drive shaft, and I said, I'll go ahead and put it in. You know, now the thing about it is, like I said, you know, I'm not a NASCAR mechanic, although I think I can be, but you know, I know a piston from a crankshaft, so I figured, you know, I changed tons of U-joints in drive shafts and stuff, and did all that, and so the guy goes, no, he goes, we'll put it in for you. He goes, when you got towed in, he said they should have put your drive shaft back in. And I said, well, I guess they thought they were going to take it up to the garage. He was like, no, he goes, they could have done this right here. So between what I did and him getting the last of it, the entire job took like 15 minutes. So I got on the road. I'm on the road again. Woo! The first thing I did, I went down to the campground and filled those tanks up with water, dumped the sewer, and I bought a brand new sewer hose. Got to try it out. Now I bought this car. They give me a sewer hose that leaks. A guy spends a ton of money buying a motorhome. You give him a free sewer hose and it leaks. You know, all right. Well, we're not going to talk about that. But you know, I got the new sewer hose. I wanted to make sure that it didn't fly apart. I always hold mine up to the top. I put my foot on it here, and then I hold it there. That way, if the thing comes off, you ain't got, you know, sewer going all over the place. You know, always be prepared. But yeah, so we got that done, and I got in there. I look like an Olympic swimmer jumping in that. Buddy, I tell you what, I let that water run. I didn't even worry about turning. Hey, that nice cool water without the water here, that's pretty good. I get to save water. I mean propane on that. And I mean, man, I don't know how long I was in there. Probably about 30, 45 minutes, and or more than that probably. I don't know. But I don't care if I fill that tank up. I'll empty it every 2 days if I have to. You know, but yeah, feel good. I'm refreshed, and man, I tell you what, that was normal. So you know, no big deal there. That's just you know, I took care of it. You know, and I'm not going to be relying on mechanics to do. I'm going to get my lazy rump under there and start working on things, because you know, the way it needs to be done. Because I'm actually a pretty meticulous person, and a lot of times guys, they don't even want to put air cleaners back on. Oh, fix the carburetor. Yeah, what about the air cleaner? Oh, that's all right, you can put it on. You know, it's like, if I'm going to put it on, why should I pay somebody $65 an hour? These guys, one guy told me that $250 an hour. I don't believe that, but I'm sure it was somewhere way in that range. But yeah, I got that done. That's all taken care of, and like I said, I'm going to start using these tools and get in there and start doing, like I said, I'm going to start doing more stuff on my own. I may even buy if I had jack, I need brakes on the front wheel. You know, you got, what are you gonna do? I was in Walmart again last night, at another Walmart, and they had brake pads laying on the curb, so people go in there, must go in there at night and do engine work and stuff, and all stuff like that. But yeah, I took care of that. So that's what it's like. You know, that's what it's like to be tough. You know, you got you got to do what you got to do. You know, and you know, I mean, lucky for me, I had the tow insurance, or else I would have been putting that drive shaft on there and going out in the middle of the night. but man, good thing I had that insurance. That was an expensive tow bill, a little too expensive, I think. And I can't wait till my insurance company gets a hold of that. Somebody's going to be getting a check that's a little short. But yeah, that was how that worked out. So, you know, like I said, you know, 5 days no shower. Hey, didn't like it, but hey, you know, wasn't like I was going to, you know, the Academy Awards or something. You know, I mean, I was in the middle of a junkyard. so you know, and bats, little bats flying around, and you know, I got in. I got to. They had some type of an event. I don't forget what it was, but they were shooting off fireworks. So I got to watch some fireworks until a little bat came around. You know, you know, like, you know, and you know, there's a couple of birds. I don't know if I think we call them chimney sweeps or something in this area, and they have the same sound. But you know, they're flying around like this. But you know, you get an old bat goes in front of that light. He's like, you know, like, hey man, buddy, that's a bat. Look out! You know, so get back in the old hot trail there. But that's all right. Do what you got to do. You know, and you fight the elements. Can't fight them. You crawl under the bed. I can't crawl under my bed. I got a 100-gallon water tank under there. That's why my water is nice and cool. It's under the nice cool, you know, under the bed. All right, there. Well, that's my week. So, you know, if anybody else wants to, you know, the thing about it is, I don't mind. I can't stay in a place more than once or twice. You know, 1 or 2 nights, because it drives me nuts. You know, it drives me nuts. And then when you're there and you know you can't move, oh man. You know, and then, you know, bothering all the mechanics, go up there like 3 in the morning. Hey man, what's going on? You know, and then, you know, that's the most TV I've watched in probably 6 years. You know, because the TV's in there, and you come out, and you know, and they're like, you know, well, if they wanted me out of there, they should have got on the stick. You know, and I wouldn't have been there for like 4 or 5 days. And I bet if I wouldn't have took action, I would have been there another 2 or 3 days. It's like they forgot about me. And like I said, good thing I wasn't out. The first garage they took me to, they couldn't take me, and it was like on an empty highway. And I thought, well, you know, I don't have any food here. The guy goes, oh, I get you in about 6 or 7 days. He goes, you can park your rig here and stay here. And I was like, I haven't got any water or anything. What am I, you know, I got bottled water, but I mean, I'm talking like, you know, I said, what am I going to do? You know, I ain't got no food or anything. Can't get anything to eat. And so I thought, well, I better go with these guys, you know, to their garage. But I didn't know they worked on motorhomes. But apparently they didn't work on motorhomes because I didn't get any service. But I was lucky to get out of there. So thanks to the mechanics that did, you know, put my drive shaft on and stuff. I could have did it, but I'm glad they decided to do it. And like they said, it was part of the tow anyway. All right. That's how that goes. Now, I guess there's no more delaying it. That's pretty much the whole shooting match. Let's get to some Kamper's Kwizzz. Kamper's Kwizzz. All right. Got some pretty good ones today, I think. I hope they're pretty good. I should have got some new ones while I was sitting there for 5 days. But I couldn't even hold a pen. I was sweating. All right, enough of that. Get off this here. All right. Number 1. Question number. This is about the. Looks like it's mostly about the husbands this week. I like getting on the husbands for some reason. I'm not getting on them, but you know, giving them a hard time makes the women laugh about it. You know, because a lot of times you guys tell jokes about the wives, and it's like, you know, now they can kind of get theirs in. All right. Some RV husbands will only ask for directions when blank. Some RV husbands will only ask for directions when blank. Is it A, when he's hopelessly lost? Time to get some directions in. Lost. That's right. Or will some RV husbands only ask for directions when B, their wife forces them to? Pretty good time. Yeah. I like that. I agree with that. Get those directions now. All right. Alright, let's recap. Some RV husbands will only ask for directions when blank. Is it A? Who's hopelessly lost. Nowhere to go. Gonna drive off the edge of the earth. Or is it B? When his wife forces him to. Or will some RV husbands only ask for directions when C? He quickly wants to find the nearest strip joint. Yeah, that's always a good one. That always gets him. And nearest strip joint. Sometimes they're hard to find. You know, those signs, they all look alike. Wow. Sign up there, may think it's a strip joint. You're going there, it's actually a mall. All this mall. Make it look discreet. All right, moving right along here. Question number 2. This is to test the women and see if they know a little about fishing. See if they know about different kinds of fish. After a good day of fly fishing, most RV husbands will return to camp with a stringer full of these. Would it be A? Trout. Yeah. Good answer. People fly fish for trout. Yeah. Or would it be B? Salmon. Yeah, they fly fish for salmon. Gotta fight the bears for them, but I wouldn't want to do that. I don't even like salmon, so I won't risk my life for it. All right, let's recap. Moving right along here. After a good day of fly fishing, most RV husbands will return to camp with a stringer full of these. And we said A, trout. Good answer. Or would it be B, salmon? Or the most likely answer is C, a stringer of empty beer cans. You see, they're drunk and they think the beer cans was fishing. Return with a stringer of empty beer cans. All right, don't have to clean them that much. Not too tasty, but don't have all the guts and stuff coming out. All right, I don't know about that one. I thought it was pretty funny. Woo! What a week. All right. All right, this one is controversial on so many ways. Some men claim that while camping, they have been pursued by this terrifying monster. Some men claim that while camping, they have been pursued by this terrifying monster. Would it be A? Bigfoot. Yeah. All kind of stories about him chasing people around, eating beef jerky. I don't know what he does. All right. Yeah, it could be Bigfoot. Let's recap. Some men claim that while camping, they have been pursued by this terrifying monster. Could it have been the answer B? The Yeti. Yeah, the abominable snowman. Yeah. Yeah, people camp out there, and abominable snowman coming around, eating their food, chasing them around. Yeah. All right. All right, don't get mad. Don't shoot the messenger. Let's recap. Some men claim that while camping, they have been pursued by this terrible monster. We said A, Bigfoot. Or would the answer have been B, the Yeti? Or would that terrible monster have been C, their ex-wife? And that's so funny. I used to go camping. The ex-wife would be chasing the husband around. Oh, you're out here camping, huh? Yeah. Where's my check? Pursued by the terrible monster. All right, folks. That's the Interstate RVer for this week. And I'd like to add that even though I was going through all kind of trials and tribulations, the show was still uploaded on time. No messing around here. My God, I know my priorities. My comfort came second. Actually, probably fourth or fifth. All right. That's the Interstate RVer show for this week. And as usual, a new show every Thursday. And if you're in the Interstate RVer Toughie Circle, it's going to be before Thursday. And talk about that, talk about the Interstate RVer Google Plus page. Man, whew, almost 80 people in the Interstate RVer Toughie Circle. Nearly 20,000 views to the Google Plus page, a ton of subscribers to the YouTube page, and man, it just keeps going. A ton of likes, a ton of shares. Oh, and one other thing, when you get into the Interstate RVer Toughie circle, I automatically, well, it's not automatic, I got to look for it, but I automatically go to your YouTube page and I subscribe to you as an added bonus because I'm interested in you. I want to see what makes you so interesting. You know, so next time you might want to remember that next time you like me or respond to my post, that I'm going to put you in Interstate RVer Toughie circle, and I'm going to go immediately to your YouTube page and subscribe to you. A few people don't have YouTube. I've run into about 2 people I think that didn't have YouTube pages, but as soon as they do, let me know about it, and I'm there. So yeah, so it'd be nice. You know, I'm going to put you in the Toughie circle. I'm going to subscribe to you, so go ahead and subscribe back to me, and then put me in your circle, and that way I can have a good amount of subscribers, because I like that. Because I like subscribing because I want to see what my fans are up to, and my viewers, or whatever they call them these days. I guess that's what it is, viewers or circle people. I don't. It's the circle people. All right, folks, that's it. Today was a good example of the interstate way. I don't know if a lot of people would have did. A lot of people would have probably, if they had the money, they would have checked into a hotel. I could have did that, you know. And matter of fact, there was a hotel down the block from me, and I was thinking about going there in the morning and kind of just blending in with the crowd and getting in on the buffet breakfast. How would they know? They probably, you know, the shift changes. You know, I was like, whoa, man, boy, what a good rest I had this hotel. I'm going to recommend it to all my friends. Where's that buffet? Oh, yeah, give me some eggs and sausage. And but I got up and I had to take care of business. All right, folks, have a good week. Interstate RVer, over and out.